went to a concert without my parents was in the 7th grade to see a Christian heavy metal band with my friend Denise. I truly and deeply wish I could remember their name because it was probably very silly, but I just cannot. Denise's family was Pentecostal, and it was one of those weeknight events sponsored by the church for the youths. Denise's younger sister was always trying to get me to come to service with them and told me that once I did, I would love it and want to keep coming, and then I would be okay. My mom wasn't a huge fan of their proselytizing, thank you. But maybe she also knew I needed to experience some things for myself and did eventually let me go to service with them. But that's another story. The year of this story was 1998, and your coolness was measured by the width of the bottom of your pants. Jinkos were king. I, however, was still working my way out of that childhood tomboy phase and wore only high-waisted tapered pants with old-fashioned high-top Converse, always black, usually with a boy's polo and a flannel that was 3 sizes too big. I loved this look, but Denise did not. She made me borrow an acceptable pair of pants from another friend of the same size. Not Jinkos, though. Those are too precious to be lent out. They must be kept safe at home. The irony of Denise's Pentecostal parents making her wear a skirt to the concert is not lost on me. Maybe she was doing her vicarious pants-wearing living through me. We arrived to the neighborhood rec center and climbed out of the car. I remember thinking that this was the coolest. I had grown up watching MTV music videos that looked just like this smoke-filled, darkened room. Smoke-filled with fog machines, mind you. This was a church event after all. All of the boys had long hair and wore flannels, just like mine. All of the girls, well, let's be honest, I wasn't paying attention to the girls. I don't remember much about the music being overly preachy, but also it was pretty screamo, and who can ever understand what they're saying anyways? Looking back on this foggy memory, I have no idea if it was actually as wholesome as it was meant to be. There could have been all kinds of drugs and sex going on as all of the parents couldn't stand the noise and waited outside, probably smoking cigarettes, those hypocrites. I wish that my first concert story was more exciting. I wish that it hadn't been to see a contemporary Christian screamo band at an incredibly unglorious neighborhood rec center, or that I had at least worn what I wanted to, or that I had the courage to talk to one of those long-haired teenage dreamboats. As for my friend's Pentecostal family, their dad got caught up in a phone sex scandal when we were in high school. Denise lives in another city and makes experimental drug-fueled noise music. And her younger sister is now a dude, happily living his new life with his new name and advocating for trans rights. We are all 3 friends on Facebook, and I'm sure neither of them would remember this story. But I will never forget how uncool my first non-parental concert was, even though at the time I felt like we were straight out of the Smells Like Teen Spirit music video. Thank you.